Hello, it is Direct Mail Monday, January 10th. Let's do this. Are we live? I believe we are live. Thank you. Hello, and welcome to Direct Mail Monday, January 10th, 2022. Steve Cypress here. Hopefully, short and sweet today. You hear me talk a lot about, you hear any expert in advertising, marketing, sales talk a lot about giving crystal clear instructions, directions, have your messaging be clear. A confused mind does nothing, a confused mind doesn't buy, confusion kills response, all different ways of saying it. You want to be clear. However, there are possible exceptions as there are to every rule. So let's take a look at this piece I received, or actually my beautiful wife Michelle received in the mail from Macy's. Being a loyal Macy's, whatever you call it, customer, regular member of something, you know, Star, I think it's Star Rewards or something. We talked about it recently here. So I shared a lot of stuff she gets. So this piece has several parts of it. It's postcard, little oversized, front and back. Uh, there are several aspects of this card that are confusing that it leads me to believe that the marketing people at Macy's, whoever's handling that account, is somebody really, really smart about advertising, marketing, and sales. Someone like me. So they know better than to put out confusing messages. So when they do, they must be doing it on purpose. So first, I'm going to show a few of the confusing parts of this postcard. You can, please go ahead and respond below wherever you're reading this, watching it, listening to it. Uh, if you understand this, and I'm just, easily confused and don't get it, and then at the end, I will share why they possibly would do such a thing and confuse people. There is a possible benefit to it, so there's an exception to the rule. So let's start out with having it right side up. That'll help. So on the front side, interesting now, the front side is horizontal, up and down, and then on the back, it goes vertical. But okay, so here's the front. 1 day sale. Pretty clear this is a 1 day sale, is it not? There's the postcard, the biggest, largest by far, red colored, standout headline makes it real clear. This is all about a 1 day sale. There is no doubt, no confusion whatsoever that this is a 1 day sale. Or is it, mon frere? I don't know French. I think that means my friend in French. I hope I didn't just say something in French that, you know, I now have cursed in the video and they're going to ban me forever from whatever platforms it's on all over the place. As I zoom in real close, look what it says at the top. Now I can't read it when I have this in front of the camera, but it says Friday, January 7th to Sunday, January 9th. So yeah, no, I got it about a week ago. I didn't receive it today, so it's not that problem is not that it's late. It arrived on time. But last I checked, Friday, January 7th to Saturday, January 9th is 3 days. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's not 1 day. So that's confusing. 1 day sale, 3 days. What? So I'm like, all right, let's see some more about like what's going on here. And then it has some pictures of stuff and whatever. And I flip it over and I like this headline too on the back. Deals of the day that are prices are so low, no coupon is needed. That's cool. But then this is confusing to me. They have a gift with purchase, which is very cool strategy. There's a lot of things to learn here. You always want to be asking, not saying, gee, I don't own a retail business or I don't own a department store, Steve. What are you talking about? I'm a plumber, I'm a dentist, I'm a lawyer. The question to ask, of course, I mean, that's of course the fair knee-jerk reaction. Oh, this isn't about me, and click it off and stop watching. The money-making question to ask yourself always when you see something from outside your industry is, yeah, that's got nothing to do with my business. However, how could I make that possibly work for me in my business? Steve must be showing this for a reason. Trust me, I am. The question for you to ask in dozens, hundreds of different industries out there in all different situations. I can't know them all or talk to them all on one video here. So, I mean, if you go to helpfromsteve.com, I can talk to you one on one about your particular situation, obstacles, challenges, goals, and I can point you in the right direction on a short call and get you going and serve you really well. Helpfromsteve.com. But here on this video, can't speak to everyone's particular situation. So I got to keep it real general, right? So, in general, everything I show, not likely to pertain to you. Very likely you say, That's not my business. That's not, I don't have a retail big store and chain or whatever reason it doesn't apply to you. That's a great, easy answer. It's not great. It's an easy answer. Won't make you any money. Won't make you any money. The question that'll make you money is tougher to answer. It is, how can I possibly make that work for me in my business, my current situation, towards my goals, away from my obstacles, right? So this does apply to everybody. It's your job to figure it out, or with help from someone who is an expert like me or someone else, how to make this work for you. So here's gift with purchase, something every business can use. And this is some kind of a 6-piece gift set where it says, my finger in the way, yeah, with every, so it's a free 6-piece gift with every $37.50 Elizabeth Arden purchase up to $100 value. Includes your choice of something. What? Do you get it? I'm confused. It's a free 6-piece gift set with any $37.50 purchase of same brand up to $100 value. I think it means that this 6-piece gift set has up to a $100 value. I don't know why they wouldn't just say this is the value. It has a $96 value, which sounds really great. I buy some for $37.50. I get some for free that's worth up to 100, I think, or is it with any $37.50 purchase where the purchase has up to $100? Anyway, I'm confused. Whoever wrote this, I believe again, is a good enough copywriter, working for Macy's after all, to know that this is confusing. And they might have tested it and sent out, a few thousand for a test before they mailed it nationally. Actually, maybe this is part of the test to see if there's any response or if this confusion kills the response. So, because I don't get that. Okay, if that was bad enough, over here it says get more. Get a free full-sized 8-hour cream intensive something or other with any $75 Elizabeth Arden purchase, $24 value. That's a lot clearer. This one thing here, this full-size 8-hour whatever cream, must be a $24 value, and I received that for free with any $75 purchase. What? Are you telling me that with a $37.50 purchase of that brand, I get a 6-piece gift set, all kinds of creams in a bag and a whatever the heck, up to $100 value, or I could spend 75, twice as much, $75, and get a quarter of the value, one little thing or a big little whatever, one cream. Again, here, 1, 2, 3, looks like 6, 7 cream things and a bag to keep them all in when I spend $37.50, or one cream when I spend $75, twice as much. Do you understand this? I don't get it. It's very confusing to me. So I don't understand it. So we've got not understanding it, and then it says only one gift for customer, which where is it? There, one gift for customer. So I'm guessing that's only under this one. Wouldn't that be centered under both to say choice of one? Couldn't they say? I know they could. Again, I believe they're intelligent, not incompetent. They could have said choice of only one gift per customer, but it does say plus get more. Like, is this if I spend $37.50 and another $37.50, I'm up to 75, I would get both. This $24 value and this $100 value. So now I get one extra cream to put into this pink bag here. Like, I'm confused. I don't get it. So I'm sitting here trying to figure it out. I'm asking anyone who's watching here live or on the replay, help me out, let me know what you think. Great. However, there's confusion, right? So we got confusion over these two free gifts. What do I have to do to get it? What are they worth? I don't get it. Can I get them both? Can I get just one? I'm confused. The main confusion is you got 3 days, January 7th to 9th, for this one-day sale. Total confusion over the whole thing. My suggestion is you want to be clear in your marketing. You want to make it clear so somebody can say that's an irresistible offer. That's the O in the WOW strategy. The middle letter of the WOW strategy, O, stands for the irresistible offer. And it's tough for me to feel this is irresistible if I don't even get it. if I understand that I spend $37.50, I get $100 worth of extra stuff on top of it. So I get $137.50 worth of stuff by spending $37.50. That sounds pretty irresistible. Now, if I only have 1 day to come get it, that makes it irresistible to go in on that 1 day. But if I have 3 days, well, it's no longer irresistible to go in on any one of those days. Not to mention, I might not go in at all because I'm like, maybe it's a day, maybe I plan to go in the 7th, but it's 1 day on the 8th. And I'm confused. What day is this? Whatever. Okay. So confusion, not recommended. However, here's the exception and here's when it works, which possibly could be here. Again, I believe these people are intelligent, even though this is crazily confusing. The reason I believe it's confusing is when confusion works is when confusion can lead to a response. So, for instance, if it says call for details, or if I say, wow, which day is it? I better go to the website. I better call the phone number on here. Hopefully, there's a number on here. Uh, there is not. So maybe they are not doing it on purpose. Or there would be an email address to send to, or a Twitter account to tweet to, or I don't see any means of response at all other than to come into a Macy's store physically. And I don't think that they're thinking that because of the confusion. See, I'm going to take back this thinking this could have been done on purpose a little bit because I don't think that they're counting on this. Is so confusing. People will have to come into the store to ask questions about what's really going on. I don't think, especially right now with all the shutdowns, here we are in January 2022, this new variant, thankfully, is extremely contagious and mild, so it'll get immunity into everyone that doesn't have it already. It'll be the end of this thing because technically this thing, of course, ended a long time ago, unless I think even when it started, unless you are already really ill, what they call comorbidities. In other words, other things that are killing you. This just accelerated a little bit. This one's real mild. Everyone's getting it, whatever. However, people are not leaving the house. If they had to get a test to go to work or go to something or a restaurant or whatever, and now they're quarantined for 5 days, 10 days, 7 days, whatever the heck it is, they're always changing. It's always anti-science, whatever they make up on that day. And then they make something else up the next day. But I digress. Uh, in other words, I just don't think that right now in January 2022, people are making extra trips out of the house to go to big department stores just to try and clear up the confusion of a postcard they received to save, even though it's an extra $100 value. So this would lead to call here for questions, click here for details, go to our Twitter account at Macy's on Twitter for details. Something that would lead to clearing up the confusion. They're not doing that. So now it's almost like I take it back and somehow they're intelligent enough to be the copywriters who put together marketing, the marketing consultants for Macy's, a big multi-billion dollar company. It's been around for decades, if not a century or more. And they screw it up by being all confusing and killing response without any easy way to clear up the confusion. Strange. So, uh, I guess that's not a great example, I don't believe, but I think a real good example is if you said at the end of this, call for details, or click here for details, or tweet us here, or go to our Facebook page for details. Some easy way to cure that up. That might add to response. People might go, I see, I get it. I'm not that thrilled about it, and I'm not going to respond. But if I'm confused, how do I know if I'm thrilled or not? I'm confused. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. It's enough for me to click to check or call, or listen to a recording, go to a Facebook page, whatever. That could add response. So confusion can add response when you give them a solution. Here's an easy way to solve that confusion, which you don't say straight out. You just say click here for details or call for details, or in this case, stop in for details, I guess. But they don't even really say that. So holy moly, I don't know. Does someone intelligent enough and accomplished enough, you would think, to get the account to handle the marketing and advertising for Macy's? Are they inept enough to put out such a ridiculously confusing postcard? Anyway, that's it for Direct Mail Monday. I show you the thing, I give you some ideas. You decide you want some help with this. We can talk about it. I can help you implement this or anything else that has to do with the top line revenue getting part of your business, sales, marketing, advertising. You go to helpfromsteve.com. That's it for Direct Mail Monday. Thanks for being here today. See if we get any comments. Oh, Phil Brakefield is here. Apologize, Phil. I didn't see when you came in here. Ah, thank you, Phil. So Phil does know at least enough French to correct me on my ridiculous not knowing. What did I think my mon frere meant? Oh, right. I thought mon frere means my friend. See, what an American, an American thing to think that mon frere must mean my friend, because it's close to Americanish, and the world revolves around us. So every word must have to be real close to words we like to use. Phil was telling me mon frere means my brother. My brother. Thank you, my brother, Monfrere. Thank you, Monfrere, for correcting me to Monfrere means my brother. Oh, right. Oh, there's a song, Frere Jacques. So that must mean brother of something or something brother. Or that's enough. You can tell it's been end of another long day of talking to a lot of people, helping a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners make a lot of money. I'll help you too if you want. Go to helpfromsteve.com. That'll do it for Direct Mail Monday. Thank you, Phil. Thanks everyone else who's posting and commenting wherever you see this. And I'll be back again next Direct Mail Monday with some more tips, ideas, strategies based on mail that hits my personal mailbox. And I'll be back tomorrow on Topical Tuesday with another live video here on facebook.com/smallbizhelp, BIZ, and some business building tips for you to make 2022 your best year ever. Together or alone, you alone, make it happen.